So if you've been here for a while, you know that I love YNAB down. I've been using it to consistently budget since late last year. But the truth is, using YNAB or any other zero based or any type of budgeting system is by itself not enough to make you wealthy, especially being a single income household. Simply having and using a budget is not enough. When you're the only one bringing in money, the offensive play, which is bringing in more income, is even more crucial because there's no backup. YNAB is a defensive tool. You use it to manage the money you already have, which is one of the reasons I really like it. Traditional budgeting has you spending money you don't have before you have it. And I know that's what most people think of when they think of budgeting, but I have to be really honest with you, that type of budgeting makes no sense to me. How can I spend my money by budgeting it if I don't have it? You never know what can happen, which is the whole principle of YNAB. You wait until you get the money and then you give every dollar a job, which I think is a much better way to do it. And part of the reason why I've stuck with it so long, because it just genuinely makes sense to me. Even with YNAB and how it has changed my mindset for budgeting, in order to build actual wealth, you need to play offensively, which looks like increasing your income and investing rather than just optimizing your expenses. Because if your needs and wants are $2,000 a month and you make $1,500 a month, the math is simply not mathing and it never will, regardless of how good the budgeting philosophy is. I graduated with my Associates of Science in Dental Hygiene in the middle of 2025, and I recently transitioned from the full-time temp dental hygienist lifestyle to a permanent office. I took a pretty decent pay cut, but as I talked about in this video, it was 100% worth it. And at my new office, I'm now making $60 an hour, which of course I understand is nothing to sneeze at. The issue is that even at a high hourly rate, my earning potential is capped by the amount of hours that I'm physically in the operatory. And I see patients from 8 to 4, 3 days a week. So it is a great income, but it's just capped at what it is. And I've been thinking a lot about the transition from temp life to a permanent office and the reality that, because I'm turning 38 in a few months, my time in the clinic, in the operatory is limited. So I've been trying to figure out ways that I can increase my income streams. Eventually, I'll be monetized on YouTube, and I'm actually so close to 1,000 subscribers, which is the first step in making that happen. So if you're not already subscribed, subscribing is a free way to support me, and I would greatly appreciate it. But I'm also going to be launching a freebie later this month and some digital products that will help anybody who's looking to get control of their finances. Because I know YNAB isn't for everyone, whether it's the cost or the fact that it's a computer program rather than a spreadsheet. Whatever it may be, I get that it's not for everybody. So whether you like to budget on the computer with a spreadsheet or on a piece of paper, I got something for everybody. If you're kind of lost on what the difference in a regular savings account and a high yield savings account is, or if when people talk about 401ks, you are totally lost, I got you, don't worry. Because really, if anything is too complicated or complex, you're not going to use it. So the purpose of my products are to be something that's more of a simpler entry point to get you thinking in that offensive mindset. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, next Monday is the launch date for when you can get your hands on those freebies and those products. And like I said, you can't save your way to wealth. You can't. But saving is definitely an important piece of the puzzle. But I prioritize investing over the traditional idea of, saving. And investing doesn't always mean putting your money in the stock market. I believe so strongly in investing in myself and my earning potential that I actually don't even have a 401k anymore. In fact, I drained mine. If you want to hear why that was the best financial decision I've ever made, check out this video right here, and I'll see you on Friday for another budget with me.